First at 10, the United States birthday, or the annual holiday called the 4th of July, is just a couple hours away. The holiday commemorates America's independence. In the spirit of the holiday, an American Legion Hall in northeast Nebraska held a ceremony for a man who is a Nebraska and American hero. Local 4's Artavius Edmond attended the ceremony to tell us all about it.
Holding a population of roughly 1,600 people is a city called Neligh, located in northeast Nebraska, as well as the place where Sergeant Fred Benny settled after World War I. American Legion Post 172 in Neligh, Nebraska honors Sergeant Fred Benny with a ceremony, who was awarded a Distinguished Service Cross at 18 years old for his great bravery in action during World War I. However, for many years, Sergeant Benny's military service went unknown.
My grandfather never spoke of any of this.
Sue Williams, granddaughter of Sergeant Benny, discovered her grandfather was not only a bakery owner or mayor of Neligh. Sergeant Benny is an American hero.
It just does not seem like that's my grandpa. My grandpa was the one that took me fishing. My grandpa was the one that, we would bake and use, because he had the bakery, so we had different recipes. And yeah, it's overwhelming.
The ceremony held in honor of Sergeant Benny also comes as a tribute for the renaming of Fort Moore, Georgia.
Pete Hegseth took office and renamed some of the forts, right? They did reach out to the city office here in Neligh, and that's kind of how this all happened.
March of 2025, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth signed a memorandum renaming Fort Moore in Georgia to Fort Benning, which lies across the Alabama-Georgia border next to Columbus, Georgia, as well as where nearly 80,000 soldiers train at the installation every year in honor of Corporal Fred Benny. In attendance of the ceremony held in honor of Sergeant Benny, Michael Dempsey, Deputy Chief of Staff of Fort Benning, Georgia.
He embodies what the Army is.
Hearing stories such as Sergeant Benny is the reason why I served 23 years in the Army and now working for the Army for the past 16 years, Dempsey expressed.
Fred Benny embodies what service is for most of America. They come in and they serve 3 or 4 years and they go back and they do great things in their community. And that's what it means to me.
Sergeant Benny embodies selfless service and humble leadership, says Major General Craig Strong of Nebraska Military Department.
He's a role model. He is what you want in a soldier. He's what you want in a citizen. And the fact that he was not only demonstrated heroism in battle, but he became a hero in his community.
He was the ultimate hero. He sacrificed, stood up in the time that took incredible courage, saved lots and lots of his troops. So it's a big day. It's a great day for Neligh, Nebraska. It's a great day for Antelope County, and it's a great day for the state of Nebraska.
He was involved in the community, and that's part of being a citizen, is not only serving our country in the military if you have that calling, but being involved in the community to be able to make sure we have a strong nation. And Fred represented those highest ideals. In fact, Fred lived the American dream.
Army Corporal Fred Benny passed in 1974. His name now sits on the American Legion Post 172. Reporting in Neligh, Artavius Edmond, Local 4 News.